Hello everybody, it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel. So today I have a super quick, easy, fun, and adorable little stitch tutorial for you. So this is the mini Irish stitch. I absolutely love it. I love the regular Irish stitch, but the mini one is absolutely adorable as well, and it's so easy to do. All you need to know how to do is the half double crochet. If you can half double crochet and make the basic chain and single crochet, you got this. You got it. It's so easy and makes such beautiful things. And you know what else? It's a one row repeat and the same on both sides. How cool is that? So I always say it don't get better than a one row repeat that's the same on both sides. And it's so super easy. So like I said, as long as you know how to single crochet and half double crochet, you can do this, I promise. All right, and it's so adorable. So many things you can make out of it. Anything: scarves, tops, blankets. The sky's the limit. Just anything that you can think of, you can make with the mini Irish stitch. So remember, this is a stitch tutorial, so I'm just showing you how to make the stitch, and not how to make anything with it. I do have a blanket that I've used the regular Irish stitch on, but not the mini. But anyways, so this, like I said, same on front and back. We're going to move that one row repeat, move that away. Now for this particular tutorial, I use the Lucky brand bamboo, which is a 100% bamboo, medium weight lightweight number 3, so it's a DK weight yarn. And the color that I'm using is Dusty Cedar. All right, that's just in case you wondered. And for the purpose of the stitch tutorial with this yarn, I'm going to be using a size H, which is a 5mm crochet hook. Now remember, you can use that stitch depending on what you're making with any yarn and any hook that you desire. So whatever you want to make with it. You ready? Let's do this. Okay, so the mini Irish stitch is done with a multiple of 4 plus 2. It's also done on a foundation row of single crochets. So with a multiple, what that means is you need to chain whatever you're making, blanket, scarf, top, whatever, in multiples of 4 until you get to your desired length. And once you reach that length, you add 2 more to your base chain. For example, my swatch here is a chain of 42. 40 is my multiple of 4, and then I added 2 more stitches at the end for a total of 42. Now this first row is going to be our foundation row of single crochet, so it does not count as a row. It's just a row of single crochet, so when we start to do the mini irises, it doesn't stretch out your bottom chain. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our foundation row by doing a single crochet excuse me, in the second chain from our hook. So we don't count the one that's on our hook. There's 1 and there's 2. Go ahead and single crochet into that. And then we're just going to work across, and we're going to be putting 1 single crochet in every single stitch until we get to the end of our foundation row here. Alright, 1 single in every stitch for the length of the chain, and I'll meet back up with you when we make it to the end. Alright, so once you make it to the end of your foundation row of single crochet, you will have 1 less stitch than you did whatever your chain started with. So as I mentioned, I started with a chain of 42. I now have 41 stitches. That's just an example. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start row 1 of the mini Irish stitch. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. That chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to go right back into that very first stitch and put a half double crochet. Just like that. And now we're going to skip 1 stitch, and in the next stitch we're going to do the mini iris. So what that consists of, remember we only skip 1 here, go to the next one. We're going to work 2 half double crochets into that stitch. There's 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go back into the same stitch and work 2 more. So the mini iris is 2 half doubles, a chain 1, and 2 half doubles all into the same stitch. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 1. We will be skipping 3 stitches now. Skip, skip, skip. And in the next one, we'll do the mini iris. We will work our 2 half doubles. So there's 1, and 2, chain 1, and go back into the same stitch and work 2 half doubles again. 1, and 2, and that ends the repeat for row 1. So this is what we're going to repeat all the way across. Again, we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the next we do our mini iris. So 2 half doubles, 1, 2, a chain 1, and 2 more half doubles. So, repeat it again. Skip 3, skip, 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 and mini iris into the next. So it's very easy. We're going to repeat this pattern until we get near the end of the row. It's just skipping 3 and then doing the mini iris in the next. 1, 2, 3, the next one, mini iris. So 2 half doubles, chain 1, and 2 half doubles. All right, I'm going to meet up with you when we have 2 stitches that remain. All right, so continue this pattern until you have 2 stitches left, and I'll meet you at the end of row 1. All right, so I've made it to the end of row 1, and I have 2 stitches left after my last mini iris stitch. So I'm going to skip 1, and I'm going to put a half double crochet into the last stitch. That'll end row 1. And now we're going to start row 2, which is the repeat row for the whole pattern. It is the one row repeat. Very, very easy to do. So row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn. Again, that does not count as a stitch. We're going to go right back into that very first half double there and half double crochet into it. And now we're going to start the repeat of row 2. We're going to be putting a mini iris stitch in the chain 1 space of every mini iris stitch from the previous row. So we're just keeping them lined up. So I'm going to go to the chain 1 space here, and I'm going to go into it, and I'm going to work a mini iris in it. So 2 half doubles, chain 1, and 2 half doubles. Just like that. Now I'm going to jump to my next one here. There's the chain 1 space. I'm going to go into the chain 1 space and work the mini iris, 2 half doubles, chain 1, and 2 more half doubles. That. Jump to your next one here, find the chain 1 space, go into it, and work your iris stitch, your mini iris. 2 half doubles, chain 1, and 2 half doubles. And I'm going to continue this pattern of working, isn't that cute, the mini iris stitch in the chain 1 space of each of these mini iris stitches all the way across until I get to the last stitch of my row. So we're just keeping our iris stitches, our minis, lined up the whole way through. Next one, chain 1 space and do your mini. All right, I'll see you at the last stitch of row 2. All right, when you make it to the end of row 2, I know mine looks bigger because row 2 is just a repeat. But when you make it to the end, you did your last mini iris stitch there. What you want to do is half double crochet into this very last stitch. I usually go into the turn chain to try to keep the row straighter. Half double crochet, and that's it. You just keep repeating row 2. That's what I've been doing. So again, you just want to chain 1 and turn. We're going to do the same thing that we just did on that previous row. We're going to go right back into this very first stitch right here and half double crochet. And then we're going to work along and each one of these mini iris stitches and put in the chain 1 space and put another mini iris stitch in it. I'm sorry. This is such a cute stitch and it's so easy. If you know how to double crochet, or half double, I'm sorry. You got this. You've got this. Look how easy it is. I mean, for as easy it is such an adorable little stitch. So you just keep repeating row 2, doing the mini iris stitch in the chain 1 space of the mini iris stitch from the chain before, or the row before, and you can see they all line up. How cute is that? So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Remember, you just keep repeating row 2 until your heart desires for whatever, depending on whatever you're making, however big you want it to be. And yes, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I hope you were able to follow along okay. This is what it starts to look like after a while. I really like it. I think it's cute. I like the regular iris stitch too.